Defend yourself against DDoS attacks by hiding your true IP address with ExpressVPN, and visit my custom link expressvpn.com/ghilliemaster in the description to find out how you can get an extra 3 months free. Hey everyone, and welcome to another GTA Online video here on the channel. Now, a little over a year ago, I went over a very good strategy with the musket that you can use in PvP to take out Oppressor Mark IIs and most air vehicles in general if you paired BST with it, allowing you to basically one-shot anyone that flies with lock-on. However, that method does have a few weaknesses that people can use to counter it. For example, if the person has the Mark II Oppressor as their favorite bike, then they get damage resistance, which is enough to tank a BST-powered musket hit to center mass, killing the strat. Or if they just simply have armor on, even if the bike isn't their favorite one, the extra HP from the armor lets them tank the BST musket. Or a third scenario, there are no CEO slots, so you can't register as a CEO to then spawn in BST to get the damage needed to one-shot with the musket. Today, though, I will be going over a strat that is completely immune to all of these drawbacks, a weapon that can one-shot through all buffs at the max render range, a weapon that will put fear into pilots should they even get close enough to you. Behold, the armor-piercing, short-scope Marksman Rifle. Not many people are truly aware of the power this weapon brings to the table when you take the scope off of it. When you equip the red dot or reflex sight, or whatever you want to call it, it turns the Marksman Rifle into a DMR essentially. It enables you to lock on to other players with a max lock-on range of 50 meters, the same as the musket. It is, however, a worse lock-on range than assault rifles or the combat MG. Those have a lock-on range of 63 to 65 meters, which might make you think that this is a pointless weapon. But you have to remember the Marksman Rifle, even without a zoom scope, is still a sniper rifle class of weaponry, which means it has basically hit scan bullet velocity for the ranges you'll be using it from, and even better, it does not have any damage drop-off whatsoever, which means that from 50 meters of lock-on range, you will be able to land a one-shot to the head on the enemy. Or even from outside those 50 meters of lock-on range, if you can see the target, you can one-shot them to the head, assuming they're not wearing a helmet. Whereas with other assault rifles in the MG, you can only one-shot to the head from like half that distance. 23 meters is the max one-shot headshot range for all regular automatic assault rifles. And now comes the second part of this weapon, the armor-piercing rounds. Armor-piercing rounds ignore body armor on the target, so they damage both health and armor at the same time, making the shots to kill the same as it would be without having armor. And more importantly, armor-piercing rounds ignore bulletproof helmets. They usually stop 2 bullets before the headshot damage multiplier sets in again, but armor-piercing rounds just flat out ignore that and one-shot right through them. So you can probably see what I'm getting at now. We pair that insane damage range with the armor-piercing rounds, and now you have a weapon that can one-shot any player with a helmet from infinite range, with 50 meters of that being lock-on range. Armor-piercing rounds are good on assault rifles too, don't get me wrong, but once you go past that one-shot headshot range of 23 meters, they stop one-shotting and you stop seeing the benefits to those armor-piercing rounds, whereas the Marksman Rifle just doesn't stop one-shotting. If the player has a bulletproof helmet, full body armor, BST, and the favorite bike bonus active all at once, as long as you land one headshot, they are done for. None of those buffs matter, and you don't even need BST yourself to do that. Look at how tanky Ender is here when I try to use a regular gun with all those buffs on him. It takes forever to kill him, as opposed to the armor-piercing Marksman Rifle, it just takes one to do the trick. And so this is technically better than the musket method, with the only caveat being you need to land a headshot if you're not using BST, or if you are using BST, then you can hit him with 2 body shots and that would also do the trick. But BST is not required for it to be effective, unlike the musket strat. It's not just useful against Mark II oppressors either. If a helicopter pilot gets in range of your lock-on, all you have to do is land one headshot to end the encounter, through their bulletproof helmet and through any armor they might have equipped. It is just amazing. Of course, I also recommend using assisted aim full so you can take full advantage of the lock-on system. It helps a ton against smaller targets specifically. But yeah, this is a weapon I've been using for quite some time and it has never disappointed me. Putting down attacking Mark II pressers or helicopters in just one shot from so far away is so much fun. And there's nothing that the enemy can do to counteract this because, like I said, it goes through all forms of buffs or protection that they can equip. Helmets, BST, armor are all useless against this. Trust me, you won't regret adding this into your arsenal, especially if you find yourself having a hard time killing Mark IIs while you're on foot. This will help out big time. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like as well as subscribe to my channel for more GTA Online content. I want to give a huge shout out to my friend Ender for helping me record and test for this video, as well as to all my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.